He's running Lash. Trying to catch up. Lash down to fall. 5 seconds. Down to 3.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. So let's talk about this, y'all. Deadline was fantastic tonight. I love Deadline, bro. I went over the Trick Williams men's Iron Survivor challenge in the last couple of videos, and y'all can listen to those if y'all interested. But we're gonna move over to the ladies now, and the ladies had a very good Iron Survivor challenge match, bro. The concept is just great. It looks fun. Like if you were to play this on WWE 2K, it looks like a very fun match to play. It's got a lot of sports elements into it. That's why I love it. You know, they got a little bit of hockey in it with the penalty box and all that stuff. I love it how there's a race to 25 minutes, like in a 60-minute Iron Man match or whatever. Like the most pinfalls win. I love that concept, bro. Like I said, it reminds me of sports. This was great. This match was great, bro. And the thing is, I wasn't expecting. See, I've been surprised twice now this week with the people who are involved in this match. So let me go over the names so that y'all got a memory of who was involved in the match. So we have Fallon Henley, who won the last chance match on Tuesday. That's how she got into the match, beating Roxanne Perez, Kiana James, Thea Hale, and who was the other one? Who was the other one? It was 5 of them. Or was it 4? Was it 4 of them? Yeah, it was 4 of them. It was my bad. It was 4 of them. But yeah, Fallon Henley won. And then we also had Kelani Jordan, the rookie, Lash Legend, Blair Davenport, and Tiffany Stratton, all involved in this match. And like I said, I got to tell you, it was really good. It was really good. And the thing that surprised me, so the summit itself surprised me on Tuesday. The summit that they had on Tuesday with Byron Saxton, it was one of the best segments I've ever seen on NXT. I'm not sure how I'm going to be putting these videos up. I don't know if I'm going to do it in reverse order, where I'm going to put up Deadline first and then put up Tuesday's NXT clips up. But if you watch the summit video that I break down, you will know, like, when watching that video, that I was really hyped for, like, really came out of that summit really hyped up, because I thought all 5 of the ladies did so good on the mic in the ring, man. It was like probably the best that all of them have been in their career in the ring on the mic. But it translated over to the match. The match ended up being also better than expected, man. It also ended up being better than expected. So let's go through how it went, man. I'm not going to go over everything in detail because it's long. 25 minutes long. But here was the order of how everyone came in. So the first 2 women to come in were Fallon Henley and Blair Davenport. They started out the match. And I think they had to do it between those 2, because Fallon Henley and Blair Davenport can definitely wrestle. They can both definitely wrestle in the ring. So I think they needed to have them start the match off, get the energy up in the building and all that stuff. So the third entrant was Tiffany Stratton. So Tiffany Stratton was able to come in 3rd, and then Kelani Jordan was 4th, and then how about this one? Lash Legend was the last entrant. She came in at the 15-minute mark. And so for me, the 2 people that I was a little worried about in a match like this, because I thought that they still had a little ways to go in the ring, was Kelani Jordan and Lash Legend. They actually came out of this looking strong. I talked about this with Lash Legend. Lash Legend is starting to get on a wave. She's improved a lot in the ring. Because she used to be the worst NXT wrestler at one point. Like the worst NXT wrestler. And she's improved so much. I'm proud of Lash Legend, man. Because Lash Legend always had the charisma. Always felt like if she could just pick it up in the ring. And she's athletic enough to figure it out. You know what I mean? And I was just like, if she could ever pick it up in the ring, bro, she's very marketable. Very marketable because she can talk. And it's just that the wrestling had to catch up to her. And I'm glad HBK had enough trust in her to put her in this position. Also with Kelani Jordan, Kalani Jordan is going to be a really good wrestler anyways. It's just that because she's still young and still learning, still under development, I wasn't sure if she was ready for this yet, but she proved it that she was ready, man. And it helps in this match, too, that you had 3 good veterans in this match that know how to wrestle, especially Fallon Henley and Blair Davenport, and then even Tiffany Stratton on the side, too, to really make this a really good match. But let's go into, let's speed this up a little bit. Let's go to when, let's get to this point right here. So Stratton then hit Lash, Blair, and Noam Dar. So let's talk about that when Noam Dar was out there with an impressive Swanton bomb, right? Lash hit Davenport with a standing splash for a near fall. Lash hit Tiffany with a standing splash for a near fall. Lash blocked Kelani's Dragon Rana and used Jordan to hit her opponents. Lash blocked a sunset flip, but Stratton hit Jordan and Lash with double stomps. Henley broke up Stratton's pin. Davenport flew in and pinned Jordan to tie the match up 2-2 with Lash. Lash carried both Henley and Blair into a double modified rack. Stratton dropkicked Lash to send her full body atop of Henley, and that was a huge ouch right there. It looked like it hurt. Lash caught Stratton with an elbow drop. Jordan was released from the box where she nailed Stratton with a jump kick. Jordan hit Lash with a Stundog Millionaire. Lash tossed Fallon into Tiffany and Kelani. Blair hit Lash with a double stomp. Henley dumped Davenport to ringside. Kelani hit Lash with a high fly flow for a near fall. Stratton hit Jordan with a Rolling Senton. Stratton hit Lash with a Prettiest Moonsault Ever for her first point. And that was very... Alright, so at this point in the match, Tiffany Stratton still hadn't had a point yet. That was very surprising. I was like, boy, oh boy, it ain't looking good for Tiffany Stratton right now at this point. Because I think Lash Legend and I want to say Blair Davenport had 2 at that point. Yeah, they had 2. Did Kelani have 1 at this point? I think she didn't have 1 at this point, from what I remember. But it was interesting because Josh Briggs competed in the men's one and Fallon Henley competed in this one as well. But let's continue to go. Jordan press slam Davenport and Tiffany. Jordan hit both women with a 450. Henley broke up Jordan's pins attempts and went for 2 counts on Davenport and Tiffany. Henley had Tiffany in a half crab. Davenport hit Jordan with a super German suplex. Davenport hit Henley to take the lead with 3 points. And Davenport ran away from Lash to run the clock out. And that was all she wrote for Lash Legend. Tiffany Stratton, Fallon Henley, and Kelani Jordan as Blair Davenport wins the NXT Iron Survivor Challenge for the women's side. She will get her date to fight Lyra Valkyria at New Year's Eve on January 2nd. That match is going to bang. After the match as well, Blair Davenport actually got on the mic to trash talk Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria made her entrance to confront Blair. Corey J then ran through Lyra Valkyria, so Corey J is back. We're going to talk about her in the next video, by the way. Corey J posed with the NXT Women's title belt to end the segment, but Corey J is back, guys. And she had a lot to say, Corey J. But yeah, so to end this up, man, so all the final tallies was Blair Davenport had 3, Lash Legend had 2, Tiffany Stratton and Fallon Henley had 1, and Kelani Jordan had none. So in both matches, Kelani Jordan was the only one with none. And I kind of like the story that they told there because Kelani Jordan being a rookie, it's kind of like a learning lesson for her to kind of figure out how to get pinfalls and all this stuff. So I like what they did there, man. I love what they did there. But Blair Davenport will move on to face Lyra Valkyria. And it was a little bit surprising to see Blair actually being on one to win because she's in this program with Nikita Lyons now. So we got Nikita Lyons and Cora Jade back. That's great. That's great. That's great. But I thought they would give it to either Lash Legend, Fallon Henley, or Tiffany Stratton. I do think Fallon Henley's going to get a title shot though at Lyra Valkyria. But it made more sense to have Blair do it because Blair and Lyra Valkyria have had experiences overseas fighting each other. So you're going to get a great crisp match at New Year's Evil between those two. And maybe, who knows, maybe Blair Davenport finally gets the title, bro, because I think she'd be an interesting champion, bro. And it'd give a chance for Lyra Valkyria to actually, because I didn't never see Lyra Valkyria as a long-term champion. I thought she'd have it for maybe a couple of months and then she'll drop it. I think she drops it to Blair Davenport. I'm going to make that early prediction right now. I think she drops it to Blair Davenport at New Year's Evil. But let me know what y'all think. We're going to move on to Cora Jade next. But it was a great match, guys. I definitely have to consider putting it in my top 20 women's matches of the year in WWE, AEW, and TNA this year. I will definitely have to consider putting it in there, man, because this was great. Fans were into it. It reminded me of the women's War Games match at Survivor Series a couple of weeks ago in Chicago, man. I think the energy was there, and the fans are calling it awesome, too, so they loved it, man. These girls really worked a good match, and I'm so proud of Lash Legend and Kelani Jordan, especially Lash Legend, because she always had a lot of potential to me, and she just needed to put it all together. But let me know y'all thoughts on this. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We're going to talk about Cora Jade next. Thank y'all for watching. After News to Light.